This is Anything But Footy's 12 Days of Christmas, where we focus on our experiences of covering Olympic and Paralympic sport. I'm John. I think 1988 was probably the moment I thought, this is brilliant, and it happened to be in Seoul. So you woke up in the morning and there was stuff had happened all night, and there was stuff going on up until lunchtime. And I can remember watching Grandstand, as it probably was, Olympic Grandstand or Olympic Breakfast or whatever it was then. And the grainy pictures of Redgrave and Andy Holmes in the rowing really stood out for me, and they won that gold medal. And they were grainy pictures. If you think back to what it was, the kind of colours all merged together and the like. And look, I was fortunate enough to then work with Andy Holmes on the boat race a few years later, and sadly he's no longer with us. But that was probably one of my real memories of those games, and why I have been a passionate supporter of rowing since. And then the men's hockey victory over Germany. And, we've talked so much in this podcast about the women's hockey gold from Rio, but actually watching that on the television, watching that gold medal, and Barry Davis, again, I was very fortunate to work with him a bit later on, that famous quote, "Where were the Germans? Frankly, who cares?" That really made me go, yep, I'm an Olympic fan. And download our weekly Anything But Footy podcast for all the latest Olympic and Paralympic news, interviews and conversations. We're on Apple and Google Podcasts. Just search Anything But Footy.